Yeah, let's take some damn chess.
Jesus. You
Slut from China.
Am I wrong to say that you are?
What? Look at that motherfucking slut.
You're hot.
Not the girl, the guy.
I'm just talking to you. I just think you're attractive. I don't know. Do you think I'm attractive?
She's cute. Boop. I touched
Okay, so that's what's happening.
her
I'm telling you that you're
head.
attractive. I'm telling you that I'm attractive.
What's the name again?
Not her.
Ori.
The thing they were in the bottle.
The shirt? I know.
Yeah.
It's very loose.
Yeah, we trying to see.
We're trying to dig it out. Like,
Suck my
I
slut.
can show you. I have like a matching set. The bra matches the shorts. You can't see the shorts, but matches the shorts.
Okay, goddamn motherfucker, start the goddamn game. You goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Goddamn it. Come on, you slat-eyed slut.
So we're getting 360s from 15-year-old girls.
This is boring. I'm bored. Come on, you slut. Start the game, you slat-eyed slut from China. Start the goddamn game, you goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. Would you please start the fucking game, you son of a bitch? It's almost 1 motherfucking o'clock. I'm ready to start the goddamn game. Start the goddamn game. Start the goddamn game. Start the goddamn game. Enter the goddamn phone. Come on, you fucking slut. Would you please start the goddamn motherfucking father fucking grandmother fucking fly fucking child fucking game? You child predator. I'm gonna beat your goddamn black ass. Even if it is white. You fucking piece of shit. Suck my dick. You suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. You suck my motherfucking dick. You suck my fucking dick. You suck my fucking goddamn fucking dick. You goddamn son of a goddamn bitch. God fucking damn it. He's bringing out that goddamn whore. You suck my motherfucking dick. You suck my motherfucking dick, bitch. You suck my dick, bitch.
In 1996, a Brazilian heavy metal band released a phenomenal record called Roots. It would also be the last album to feature Max Cavalera, a founding member of the group. At the time, the term groove metal had become synonymous with none other than Pantera, who by this point in their career had already pushed the genre into the spotlight with Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display of Power, and Far Beyond Driven. Roots, however, was much more than just a groove metal album. It took influence from traditional Brazilian culture and heritage, featuring the enigmatic voices of an indigenous Brazilian tribe. A tribe, one of many, that were facing the end of their culture due to aggressive governmental policies, something Max Cavalera had to speak out about. Ross Robinson would be at the helm for the recording of this beast, often cited as the godfather of nu metal, having produced debut albums for Korn and Deftones in 1994 and 1995 respectively. He also went on to produce for Limp Bizkit, Machine Head, and Slipknot, along with Soulfly in 1998. Along the way, there has been chaos, death, and addiction. Relationships have been made and crushed. The truth about Sepultura, my beloved first band, and why I left it has not fully been revealed before now, and nor has the truth about my struggle with alcohol and painkillers. It's time to set the record straight. At a time when underground music was exactly that, underground. There was no viral internet promotion. This band of Brazilian brothers somehow managed to break through into the Western metal scene and dominate music charts across Europe and America. This truly unique outfit were the first metal act to come out of Brazil and achieve international success with this style of music 40 years ago, something no other band from the country has been able to replicate since. Their road to riches, however, was not paved in gold. This is Roots, Bloody Roots, the story of Brazil's biggest heavy metal export, Sepultura.
Hello, dick sucker. Come on, you fucking
Born
dick
Massimiliano
sucker.
Cavalera in Belo Horizonte,
Come on,
Brazil,
sucker.
August the 4th, 1969, or just Max to you and I. Although Max wasn't raised here, he was raised in Sao Paulo. It just so happened that his mother's family was from this area, so she took an 8-hour bus ride to give birth to him here. A year later, a brother would be born on September the 4th, 1970, in the same place, Belo Horizonte. That brother would be Igor Cavalera. Their father, Graziano Cavalera, of Italian descent, worked at the Italian embassy in Sao Paulo. Their mother, Vania, was a model. They both met after Graziano moved from Italy to Brazil. We had a huge Italian family. Every Sunday we had a big meal and all the family got together. Their father, Graziano Cavalera, of Italian descent, worked at the Italian embassy in Sao Paulo. Their mother, Vania, was a model.
Speed. Come on, you fucking goddamn mother dick sucker. Suck my motherfucking slut. You motherfucking goddamn fucking dick sucker. Come on, you fucking dick sucker. Come on, you dick sucker. Come on, you fucking dick sucker.
This channel is a group of investigative journalists who make educational documentaries showcasing and educating society, especially parents and legal guardians, about potential scenarios that result from young people and adults conversating online if left unchecked. We conduct thorough interviews with consenting adults in an attempt to understand their perspective on why they partake in these conversations online with people that are not of age. The goal of the interviews in these videos and the videos themselves is to gain an understanding of the perspective of the individual being interviewed, so parents and the rest of society can be educated and aware of potential thought processes and desires of adults online to unsupervised persons not of age. These videos are not to cyberbully, harass, degrade, accuse, or threaten any individuals partaking in the interview process or in the video itself. We do not condone any of these actions. These videos are strictly educational, and we grant full permission for academia, which is any classroom setting or scholarly papers, to show or cite our videos. To ensure that these videos are strictly used for educational purposes, we strictly adhere to YouTube's community guidelines, such as not revealing someone's personally identifiable information, in other words, PII. YouTube defines personally identifiable information as their home address, email addresses, signing credentials, phone numbers, passport number, medical records, or bank account information. We thoroughly look at and edit our videos to ensure that none of this information of any individual is shown in our videos. To ensure extra privacy for each person as a subject of an interview in any of our videos, as of September 1st, 2022, to thoroughly comply with YouTube's harassment and bullying policy, there will be no mention or information about the last name or first name of any person interviewed in our videos. Due to potentially illegal activities discussed in our videos, law enforcement in the respective jurisdiction we conduct these interviews in is notified of each interview and video filmed by us. We are not accusing any individual interview of being guilty or committing a crime. That is the job of law enforcement. We are not vigilantes, and we do not condone vigilance.
Shut the fuck up. Let's get to the goddamn smacking. Yeah. You fucking goddamn cunt. Come on, you fucking cunt. Come on, you cunt. Will you please come on, you fucking cunt? Move, you fucking cunt. From China. You Chinese fucking cunt. Cunt. I'll put your goddamn black ass again, you son of a bitch. Please move, you fucking cunt. Would you please move, you cunt? Move! Move! Move, you goddamn fucking bloody cunt. Now fuck up and move that goddamn phone right here so I can stick my nice dick in your bitch butt. You son of a fucking bitch. Come on, you son of a bitch. Come on, you son of a bitch.
Okay.
Come on, you old man son of a bitch. Motherfucker.
Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, nice to meet you.
Yeah, son of a goddamn bitch, you goddamn motherfucker.
Nice to meet you.
Do you want me to check out some water?
Got any coffee?
Oh, no, I don't have any. We don't have any sugars, just like that, so I have to say some water.
Okay, what kind of soda you got?
I've got Coke, what's up?
That'll work. Stuff in here. Nice.
Man, this is pure bullshit.
Got this. And for you, you got
Is this...
no.
That's neat. Thank you.
Yeah.
Come on, you fucking dick sucker. You cheating is what you're doing. You're Googling the right move to do, or Googling AI. You are cheating. You are cheating, you son of a bitch. You are fucking cheating.
Yeah, matches my hair.
So, I have some tips that I'll tell you how to do in the sexual class. You can probably get it before.
You are fucking cheating.
Oh, nurse.
You, my dear sir, are fucking cheating. Move, you slut. You goddamn motherfucker. Would you please move, you whore?
61.
Oh, damn.
You have to get out of there.
Yeah.
I just eared your word. Stupid! You stupid motherfucker.
So, yeah, so I was talking with them about stuff, and, you know, how we do things, and,
Absent-minded bitch.
I told them that you really shared with me about your experience, and, like, what you did with your own children, so now it's not just like us that do it here, you know?
Bitch, suck my motherfucking dick, bitch.
When my daughter and each of my granddaughters, which I have 3 of them, were less than a month old,
Suck my dick.
they each got their first in their mouths.
Oh, that's cool.
I had
You suck
another
my
girlfriend
motherfucking dick, bitch.
who was very much like your mother. And we got together and she had a 12-year-old daughter. And the
Now you
girlfriend,
moved it. I dare you to move that goddamn night.
well, her daughter,
Son of a bitch.
Wait, you must be submissive or something like that.
no, that's just
Look at that old fucking bearded motherfucker.
So, okay, so,
Ew, this is mad. This, my dear friends, is nasty as fuck.
So, how old was she?
She was 12.
Okay. And
You're gonna kiss some of these fucking poems goodbye, you son of a
what
bitch.
else should I say? Like,
You will kiss these fucking poems goodbye.
Just
I
a
will
couple
light them
months.
up.
Well, actually, it was 6 months.
You fucking
The
dick
daughter
sucker from
was
China.
3 months pregnant.
Suck my motherfucking dick, bitch.
So, and you're, how old are your granddaughters now?
7, 5, 8, almost 1. I also have a grandson, which I didn't do anything with him because his mom, my daughter wasn't working, so I never got
Suck my fucking
the opportunity.
He's a double dance.
You suck my
And
motherfucking
he is
dick,
11.
bitch.
Oh, that's weird. So, do you, I'm not photos to show me.
All you got is poems. Come on, you dick sucker. Come on. Will you please move? Will you please move the
This
fucking
is
board?
my youngest granddaughter. Her name. My daughter loves that she's a chubby baby.
Yeah,
She always wanted a chubby
You
baby.
fucking whore.
yeah, and,
Never report your goddamn black ass for stalling even if it is white. Alright, fuck. Here's home! Stupid motherfucker.
This is my great
Stupid fucker.
grandfather and grandmother.
your great-grandmother?
Yeah.
Okay.
She's itty bitty thing.
How tall do you think she is? Because I don't know.
She was about, I think she was about 4'5", 4'6", and he wasn't
Suck
real
my
tall.
motherfucking
Yeah.
dick.
And
Suck my
Oh, gosh.
yeah,
So, and so, like, now that they're older, you know, like, teach them things or...
Suck my
my
dick,
daughter
bitch.
isn't. My daughter was raised by her mother, who
You
was
suck
a
my
crew.
motherfucking dick, bitch.
It's my granddaughter. She
Suck my dick, bitch.
Is that the one you said likes to,
likes to be spanked.
Nasty ass fuck.
I put out my riding crowd.
He's bringing out that goddamn whore.
So she's not, like, seriously spanking, and, like, what is she, like, your
He's bringing out that fucking whore.
She's 7. She likes to be spanked. She'll take and I'll sit on the
son of a
couch. She'll
bitch,
play
yes,
along
yes,
me,
motherfucker.
and she'll put her legs on either side of my legs, and she likes me to spank along her butt crack and onto
That, no, that's nasty. I don't want to hear that fucking shit.
being pinched all over her butt and her thighs. And
You nasty ass motherfucker.
Feel any, like, did you feel any remorse or guilt after that happened with them?
yeah, so yes.
I want to see where
I
you
just-
just busted. Where you get
Well,
fucked.
you can. I'm not forcing you, but look, I'm willing to do you a solid on this, all right? Just stay over there. Just stay over there. I'm willing to do you a solid on this, Jeff. So you can do whatever you want, but obviously we have everything saved, and I want to just get this addressed with you right now. So I'm willing to do that. I know you're a good person. I know you take care of your mom.
Bullshit,
okay?
horseshit, bullshit.
I don't want to go to the lane and, you know,
Motherfucker's
talk
not a
to her
good
or
person.
anything
He
like
needs
that. I
to
just
be
want to talk to you,
stoned.
okay?
Motherfucker needs to be stoned. Goddamn motherfucker. Now fucking remove that king right here, son of a bitch. I can stick my bishop's dick in your whore's butt. And twist! Take that whore out for a poison fucking dinner. Or you can move that fucking king right here. It don't make him fuck. It don't make
These
him
men
good,
are trying to
goddamn.
meet up with teenagers online.
I mean, it's pretty much, you
I will
know.
not do it again.
Okay.
If you catch me again doing it, then I say submit it. Okay.
They think they're talking to actual teenagers, but in reality, they're talking to
Move,
an
you
adult
whore.
decoy
Now
posing
fucking
as one.
move that goddamn poem right here.
I mean, you sent a
Now we'll
full-blown
stick
picture
my
and video
dick so far up your
to a
butt
13-year-old
and
girl.
come
Okay,
out your
that's a
motherfucking
federal
butt
offense right
triple
there.
cum.
Not only is it immoral,
and then out of your
downright
fucking mouth,
disgusting,
puke
but
and come both my
it's
dick
illegal.
and your fucking mouth
And
throat and
these
dick.
guys know that.
And you.
Very well. You won't believe
You and
some
my
of their
dick will both
excuses.
be
Why does a
puke and cum
13-year-old
as
girl
it
need to meet
hangs
a
out?
40-year-old man?
And you and my dick will both be puke and cum as my dick hangs out your fucking mouth.
They come in all different shapes and sizes.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. No, I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit.
You suck my motherfucking dick.
I'm Skeet Hansen with the Predatorial Investigation Unit. And these are the dangers of your kids using the internet unsupervised.
You suck my motherfucking
I
dick,
hope you
bitch.
brought your appetite because we've
Suck
got
my
a lot of
motherfucking
predator-positive
dick. You
dicks out
suck
here.
my dick, bitch.
Trouble is lurking in the streets of Highland, Indiana, home to over 20,000 residents. Some of those residents being teenagers who are actively using social media
you don't want to move
without
our
parental
pussy
supervision.
black ass for Stalin.
But how many
I
of
ain't
those
talking
teens will fall
Joseph
victim
Stalin
to
either. I'm talking about
solicitation from
Stalin.
alleged online predators? Well, we conducted an investigation
cunt,
to
bitch.
find out just that, only to come across this Kelvin character. He's the latest suspect
Move, you
in our
slut.
investigations. He's 40 years old and for the past 2 weeks has been chatting online with our adult decoy posing as a 13-year-old girl.
Ugly.
He claims to be a researcher of some sort and was running an experiment, asking these sexually charged questions to get a response for his quote-unquote data collection. But if you ask me, everything that comes out of his mouth is made of purebred back-of-the-barn bullshit.
What about a 13-year-old girl being pregnant is attractive to you? Help me understand it.
It's really not.
Well, so why would you say that, though?
Are you a sick
Just to
fuck?
get a response. I like doing research on what people respond
Oh
to.
my good goddamn!
Calvin
I
arranged
fucked
to
up.
meet up with this 13-year-old girl at a mire. But little does he know
Man, I just
that he'll
fucked up.
actually be meeting me and my comrade Eric for an educational
I
interview.
think I'm gonna get
on
ready to
internet
design.
safety.
I fucked up.
He's ultimately confronted and then taken in for further questioning when the police arrive on scene. Safe to say,
just
the
fucked
experiment
up.
that Calvin was conducting went all the way south.
I fucked
The
up.
things he said in this chat log
Fuck, that's
will shock
fucked
you.
up.
He starts off the conversation
bitch.
with the girl on a dating app. At some point, he asks how old the girl is. She says that she's 13.
You look like goddamn
Kelvin
shit.
says, "Cool, I'm looking for a girlfriend / baby mama." The girl asks how old he is. He says, "I'm 40, old enough to be your dad." He asks for pictures of the girl.
Would you please suck?
He says,
will
"Wow,
you
you're
please suck a
beautiful.
fucking
You
dick?
look older than 13."
You filthy
He then
look,
says,
you filthy
"You should
swan
load a
ass
period
motherfucker."
tracker on your phone to see when your ovulation day is."
Nasty
The girl
as
doesn't
fuck.
know quite what that is.
She's cute.
The girl mentions that she's going into high school this year. He then says pregnant girls at the start of high school are the hottest.
Suck my dick,
He
bitch.
then talks about how he can get in trouble for talking to this girl and meeting up with her. But even that doesn't stop him from doing it. The rest of his chat log is so sexually graphic and descriptive that we can't show it on YouTube.
With no
But just know that it's
spit.
very
Man, she's got some
X-rated.
spit arms.
Now this
With
Kelvin
pit
character is
smell.
one of the more interesting guys that I've gotten
Come on,
the pleasure of
motherfucker.
interviewing. He's about 40 years old.
No
He's been
spit.
talking to this 13-year-old girl online for a couple weeks, very sexually. Okay. He seemed to have this sort of pregnancy kink, I guess you would say. He talked about how he thinks that high school girls being pregnant are attractive. He claimed that he was some sort of amateur psychologist, and he was trying to gather research data, and he was doing this sort of experiment
Suck my
on
motherfucking
this
dick,
13-year-old
bitch.
girl. Now, in this experiment he was running, he would ask this girl very sexually charged questions, and he was just fishing for a certain response. And according to him, I guess he was keeping track of this data somewhere. It's a rather overcast day. We're out in Highland, Indiana, at the mire. where, he'll
Suck
Calvin
my,
to
you
meet
suck
up
my
at Liquor Parking
motherfucking
Lot,
goddamn
waiting
dick,
to
you
get the
goddamn
confirmation
son of
that
a
he's
goddamn bitch,
in
god
fact in the
fucking
store's
damn
shoe
it.
section and is
Suck
ready to
my
meet this
fucking dick.
13-year-old girl that he'd been talking to for some time now. A few cars had passed by. We thought a few of them were his, especially when this sort of creepy-looking minivan had drove by. We thought that was Calvin in that van, but turned out it wasn't. He was actually in a black pickup truck of some sort, I believe. So we get the confirmation that Calvin is in fact in the mire. So we go ahead and march on in there to the shoe section, and of course, there he is, walking around, waiting for this 13-year-old girl to show up. And when I first saw Calvin, of course, I used one of my rather famous lines. I asked him if he was there looking for the sex offender 11s in the shoe section. How you doing, sir? Are you looking for the sex offender 11s, or? No? What would I be fine? Oh, well, sir, I am with the Total Investigation Unit here, as you can see. And you would be Calvin, right?
No, I'm Nathan.
Nathan? So would this be your picture right here? Yes. This sure looks like you. Now, do you want to have a conversation about what you're here doing? Because we do.
I was going to meet a girl and talk to her, and that was
Now, we report all of our findings to the police, sir, so you should just be honest here. You were going to do what now?
I was going to talk to her, hang out with her, and that was that.
And how old is the girl you're here to meet?
She originally said she was 18, then she said she was 13.
Well, I don't have any.
I was going to talk to her and then try to convince her that it's not a good idea to do this.
That's what you were going to do.
Yes,
well, here she says she's. Did you call me ma'am?
Sure.
Okay, just want to get that right before we go any further, Calvin. Now, it's one thing to be a 40-year-old man and be meeting up with a 13-year-old girl, but to address me as a man instead of sir, I mean, that's just where I draw the line, you know. I mean, I didn't spend 6 months growing this beard for nothing, you know. Calvin clearly was not thinking clearly in this instance. Now, she does say that she's 13. Yep. And you say it's okay. Okay?
It's okay to talk.
It's okay to talk, but is it okay to... Apparently it's okay to meet, too. You don't want anything, is what you say. Well, here you say that pregnant girls at the start of the first year of high school are the hottest.
I was saying it as a joke.
I meant nothing. It was a joke.
I meant nothing by it. I mean nothing by it.
So what about a 13-year-old girl being pregnant is attractive to you? Help me understand it.
It's really not. I want to explain to girls and people that it's... Look, if you go off and do this, it's not great. Yes, some guys feel it's attractive. I do not.
You're one of those guys.
I do not feel it's attractive.
Well, you said it here.
I did say that. Yes, I did.
So
I did say that.
Well, so why would you say that, though?
Just to get a response. I like doing research on what people respond to.
So you're more like a psychologist.
I just don't have the degree. I want to know what people respond to. And I want to just talk to like
we see what you respond to.
I don't have a whole lot of data other than up here. I talk to a lot of people. I just take mental notes.
Just mental.
Right. I don't want nothing. I just want to explain to people that this can happen. It's easy.
Okay.
I don't want nothing.
Well, we see that. We see how easy it is, you know, for adults to come and meet up.
That's what
we're trying to teach you that it's not okay.
I don't want nothing from it.
Nothing.
I don't mean nothing.
Why did you say that you could date her mom and then make out with her when she's gone? 13-year-old girl.
I wanted to see what her responses would be. That's what I'm.
And what kind of response were you looking for there?
I was looking for, hey, that's not really what I want. That's not right. You know.
Well, here you said that would be awesome. Here you said that would be awesome.
Right, I did. I did say it would be awesome. In terms of looking at the picture of the parent, I don't want it to be awesome, but if I could make out with you as a teen boy, I would feel
a girl
great.
In this case.
Right.
So you're talking to a 13-year-old
girl. I'm not looking for the situation.
You say if your mom looks like you, then you know I'm in love.
Right.
And then you say you say that you really want to know, you want her to know what a feels like inside of her making a baby, is what you said.
And I wanted to see what response she gives back.
So this whole thing was just so you could see responses.
Yes, that's
And you had no intention of following up on it.
No,
it's very inappropriate, Calvin.
Do you do these experiments a lot?
How often do you? Because we do these experiments a lot.
No,
experiments
just
a lot.
once in a blue moon.
So what part of the phone conversation was an experiment?
Because we do have a whole recorded phone call with you, this 13-year-old girl.
Right. It was just to talk.
Just to talk.
To see what kind of responses she would give back.
Just to talk about how you don't agree with the government saying that 13 isn't old enough, but you think it's old enough.
Right.
Because I recall that.
To me...
Now, Kelvin claimed that he was this sort of researcher, and he was asking these sexually charged questions to this 13-year-old girl in the name of science, basically, in the name of research, to get certain responses. And he wasn't going to follow through and do anything, is what he said. You know, from the get-go, from the moment he started talking, all that was running through my mind was, Calvin, this experiment you're running is illegal as fuck. You know? Jeez. There was a phone call that occurred with Calvin and who he thought to be a 13-year-old girl.
I'm tearing you up limb from fucking limb, you son of a bitch.
In that phone call, he did express how the government says that the age 13 isn't legal. Because a girl that young can't consent to sexual acts, which is very, very true. But on a phone call, Calvin explained how he very much disagreed with that, and that 13 was in fact old enough. So just in his mind, he really thinks that a girl 13 years old should be able to consent sexually. It's really mind-boggling the way some of these guys think. You know, I mean, where are they getting this logic?
I agree with the government as it's not right at all. It is not right.
That's not what you said on the phone the other day, Calvin.
I understand. Let me explain.
Please.
I understand. That's what I said.
Please.
I'm chasing what she would say, what other people would say. I'm going to tell you a line, okay? I want to know what your response is. And then I'm going to seed you with a different response to see if I can come back with the same answers.
Okay, what kind of trick are you playing here, Calvin?
There is no trick.
Okay.
I'm just...
Well, let me get through this first. Here you say that you would love to be looking deep in her eyes when you blink, and just stare into those eyes deep because they're so beautiful. And you want to know what her panties look like. So it looks to me like you were talking about having sex with this girl, full-on intercourse. And it looks like you have this pregnancy kink, and you want to get her pregnant from what it looks like.
Right.
Well, first help me understand what's so attractive about, a 13-year-old girl being pregnant.
There is nothing. There's definitely nothing.
Why say it in the conversation?
My conversation upon that is to see what her response is.
Just to get a response.
Do I feel like I'm going to be sexy? Do I feel like I'm going to be cute?
I feel like you're going to be predatorial. That's what it looks like.
I have no intentions. Like I said.
What's your name?
Calvin.
Why would you do this experiment?
Because I have a few younger family members, and I want them to understand that I'm trying to...
Would you say that this experiment is going a bit wrong, Calvin? A bit south now?
Yes.
Okay. What was the end goal of the experiment with a 13-year-old girl actually was here?
Is just to convince her that this, how bad people can convince you to do something and walk away. Do what you got to do and walk away.
So why did you have to meet her in person to do that? You couldn't have told her that on the phone?
Because I wanted to see if she would meet me.
Why?
Why though, Calvin? Okay. Why does a 13-year-old girl need to meet a 40-year-old man?
Because I wanted to see if that's what her intentions were.
You could just ask her.
What was her intentions?
To me, these are intentions.
To me, her intentions were to meet up, hang out, talk, and explain to me that her dad passed away, supposedly.
Okay.
And help her convince him.
You said you wanted to see if it was her intention.
She would actually meet somebody, and apparently she did not.
Well, apparently she was going to, and apparently you would too, because you're here to meet her.
Right. And I wanted to understand.
Why would she do that?
Well, that's what I wanted to know.
More importantly, why would you do that? Why would you talk like this and then try to get up with her? And then she sent a picture of both her and her young friend, and you say, I won't lie, you and your 13-year-old friend would both look good pregnant.
And I wanted to see what my response would have been. Like I said, all I'm after is responses.
You're just after responses.
That's it.
Well, I gotta tell you, Calvin, every action has an
I'm
equal
not after
reaction. Has an equal reaction. Okay,
I don't
you're up to
want
something for sure. Well, let's go back to that trick you were going to, the psychology trick you mentioned before. Where were we going with that?
It was just to talk.
Oh, so the whole thing was just to talk.
I wanted this, like I said, I know this happens a lot. And people meet girls, come out, hang out, do things, and there's not
sexual things.
Specifically
sexual things.
Right. And and I don't want that. I have younger siblings. I have a
younger son. How old are your siblings?
Well, both my stepsisters are older, so they actually be my nieces and nephews.
Okay. How old are they?
14 and 17, 22, and then each couple of them have kids. But I want them to understand.
And how often are you around these minors, Calvin?
Not very often.
Not very often.
No.
Well, I would hope so.
I live by myself.
It really should be never.
I live by myself.
And do you talk to them like this? Well, why not? What makes it okay for you to talk to a 13-year-old girl
now
like
fuck
this?
up and bring this goddamn phone in here.
And we talk.
Okay.
And this is bad, and I try to show them that you can't do this stuff. And we've watched it.
We see you're doing it.
He just did it.
He's right, Calvin.
I didn't know.
You didn't know it was a hold on.
I didn't really know that part was a.
Let's back up here, Calvin.
Research it.
Now you didn't know. You're telling me you didn't know that it was illegal to go online and talk up a 13-year-old girl like this with these messages, and proceed to meet up with her for sex.
This is boring, slut. Would you please move, you motherfucking goddamn slut? Not this goddamn shit. You son of a bitch.
I'm just hanging out, that's it.
Just hanging out?
Yeah.
Who are you hanging out with?
I'm hanging out with her. I came here to make sure, because, there's a lot of profiles out there and everything else. I don't want to get in trouble.
So if you don't want to get in trouble.
We're in trouble.
You want to go talk outside?
I'm getting,
Okay. Do you want to sit down? Can you sit down?
Bro,
okay.
You're doing that.
Alright, we gotta call the ambulance.
Okay, we'll call.
Relax.
Anthony, you alright there?
Inhaler.
Do you have an inhaler on you or anything? Someone maybe give him some water.
Suck my fucking dick. Suck my fucking dick. Oh, you motherfucker, you fucked up. You fucked up big time, you son of a
It's
bitch.
your boy Skeeter here. Just want to give a huge shout out to the homies in PC Incorporated for setting this whole thing up and allowing me to be a part of it.
Would
so
you,
be sure to
would you suck my dick, bitch?
Secondly, we had to cut a few things out of this video in order to make it fit YouTube's guidelines. So if you want to see the full, raw, uncensored version, be sure to go to my local. Here you can access my uncut and uncensored content. And some of the videos on there are not on YouTube and won't be for some time. So if that sounds good, be sure to head down to the link in the description below and become a local supporter. That's pretty much all I got for you. Hope you enjoy the video.
There's a number of things that could cause one to pass out, like hot summer weather, finding out that your side piece is preggers, being confronted about the inappropriate conversation that you were having online with a 14-year-old girl. In 29-year-old Anthony's situation, that was the case. As soon as I started questioning him, he fainted, causing the scene of the century in this Walmart shopping center in Marion, Indiana. With the way he passed out, you've got to wonder whether it was all an act or not. I don't know about you, but I'm calling bullshit. Curious customers walked by, awestruck, concerned about the situation. Little did they know what Anthony was in the store for. He wasn't there to purchase a gallon of milk.
Now fucking move that
much.
goddamn root
Anthony
right
stuck to the script until paramedics arrived.
Now stick my
but that only saved him for so long
butt.
until the Marion Police Department showed up to book him.
It was a very busy weekend in Marion, Indiana. We came down there from Michigan to team up and collaborate with the predator catching group known as PCI.
Now, even though they have a huge presence in all of Indiana, it hasn't deterred any of these guys from showing up and trying to meet up with, a 13-year-old girl. It's really surprising. I mean, how many predators are out there? I mean, it's just crazy. The state of Indiana just seems to have a real predator problem. It's like there's just no shortage of these guys out there. We drove in Friday night, caught a guy. That went really well.
Stupid mother.
Got some sleep.
Stupid idiot.
Woke up the next day on Saturday.
Stupid idiot.
Got right back to it.
Stupid idiot.
Eric from PCI hit me up and said, "Yo, Skeeter, we got a guy on the hook. He's trying to meet up with a 14-year-old girl, I think it was, at this Walmart. Can you make it? He's meeting in about 30 minutes, and he's antsy." Me and my cameraman were at breakfast at the time, and we only had so much time, so I scoffed down my coffee, burned my tongue, and we were off to the races, off to meet this guy at Walmart. Now, this was really last minute, and PCI organized the whole thing, so I didn't really know what I was walking into. Now, I imagine the story with this Anthony guy was a lot like, all the other predators we catch. However, his reaction when we confronted him, that was a bit different. And you'll see what I mean in just a little bit here. Now, mind you, this Anthony guy has a daughter of his own. And his plan was to meet up with this 14-year-old girl in the Walmart, bring her out to his car, I think it was, and have sex. And he was going to do this just before he went to pick up his daughter from school, I think it was. I mean, the audacity that someone could have to do a thing like that and then just write it off like it was just a normal, everyday task. It's just, it's truly mind-boggling. So as soon as I step foot in the Walmart, chat log, and then we start getting the nitty-gritty.
He broke like a dog.
What this Anthony guy is all about, how he looks, and what he was saying to this girl that he believed to be 14. Meeting Eric here for this catch. He says he's got this guy meeting up with a 13-year-old girl, I think it is. He's inside the Walmart right now, and we're going to see where Eric is parked at, so we can go in together here. Alright, now, a potential predator. We don't know what he looks like or anything, because Eric has all the information. But we're going to meet him at the entrance right now, and we're going to get a little, see if we can get a little brief on this guy, what he's all about. And he did mention that he has kids of his own, so there's that too. Oh, there he is. Okay. Looks like he's got the chat logs printed as well. What's up, man? Did you have me in the shoes? Oh. Shoes is always tradition, What's this guy been talking about, man? What's this guy been talking about?
14-year-old.
Oh.
Said you can do it without condom.
Oh,
wants to do it in his truck.
Struck. I never heard that one before. But I'm just gonna look at the chat log with you. What's this guy look like? You got a picture on him? Here, can I see the binder?
You suck, man. Motherfucking dick.
So here's what we got.
Yeah, kick that goddamn.
That's what this guy looks like. Total boy with the tattoos. Got a pretty good look on him. Do we know what he's wearing?
Man, this is bullshit.
Do we know what he's wearing?
I can't remember what they said.
He's cat shit
around there somewhere.
Okay.
Well, I want to come in here just to camera so he doesn't see.
Did you print off like every screenshot, or is it like specific stuff you want to like?
Specific stuff.
Okay.
I think it's the majority of the chat, but not the whole thing. Really, we'll like have somebody do it and then try to get him outside, and we can really go to the binder.
Okay. You want to do it inside?
Huh?
You want to do it inside?
I mean we can, but
what are you worried about?
Just I don't want to get banned from here.
Oh.
We've caught like
you suck my goddamn poor
8 dudes from here.
You still? They haven't said anything to you?
They haven't said anything yet.
Oh, you always have.
But we always go outside though.
Okay.
Suck my poor ass dick.
Think you saw him?
I'm pretty sure that's him. Do the hood up.
He's been at a goddamn place.
Nothing to do with the hood up.
I didn't see him. Where is he right now?
Dog food right up.
Dog food?
He's over trying to look like a Sith Lord.
Yeah, and he's a dog for having this conversation too, I'll tell you that. Wonder what he'd do for a Scooby snack. What area? We got the confirmation that Anthony was in the store and he was in the aisle waiting to meet this girl. And as it got closer and closer to meeting him face to face, it just got more and more intense. Is that her?
No.
Oh, what?
That's not.
Oh, okay.
I don't know where she's at.
Couple naked pics. He's asked for naked pictures from the minor. I see him. Yeah, he's got the same yellow shirt on. That's him. That's for sure. Yeah, that's him. He's got the same yellow shirt on. Rick, get a zoom in on him over there. He's not even looking. That's him right there in the red hoodie. We spotted him in this burgundy hoodie. He had his hood up. You know, obviously he was trying to remain discreet because of what he was there to do.
Cheaters.
No, I wish it was cheaters.
Close enough.
I want to do that.
I'm gonna do it, don't worry.
I'm dead serious.
I'm doing it.
That was my show. Every episode.
Some of the bystanding customers saw what was going on, but they didn't really know what was happening. I think one of them asked if we were filming Cheaters. You know, if you remember the show Cheaters from back in the day. Which, yeah, that would be something, right? You know. Who knows? Maybe I'll bring that show back one day. Who knows? How long are we gonna wait to confront him?
Let's go.
Let's go now. Alright. Right here. Here we go.
I'm just hanging out, that's it.
Just hanging out?
Yep.
Who are you hanging out with?
I'm hanging out with her.
And how old is she?
As far as I know, from the profile that I saw, she was 24, I think.
24.
On
me, yes.
You want to try it again?
What'd you just tell me in the aisle over there? You were just asking if I was 14, right?
She says right here, I'm 14. And you say, you're effing with me, right? And how old are you?
I did, yes. I came here to make sure because, you know, there's a lot of profiles out there and everything else.
Right.
I don't want to get in trouble. I really
okay, so if you don't want to get in trouble, we just want to talk. We want to go talk outside, and so we don't cause a scene and shit.
Yes, because I know that there's a lot of profiles.
You even say, are you joking that you're 14? You're truly 14?
Yeah.
So are we just going to go outside?
Okay. We'll just talk outside.
That's fine.
You just want to talk right here. That's fine. I'm not here to talk. I'm just trying to clear up because, well, I came here to find out because I do not want to.
So you came here to find out if she was actually 14?
Yes.
From the get-go, I believe that Anthony was trying to think of a plan to get himself out of this situation. And let me tell you, he came up with quite the master plan. That doesn't make any sense.
Because if she was, then I was going to report it.
You were going to report it, so you had to come here, meet her, and make sure.
Yes.
You couldn't just trust what she was telling you on the app.
You just tell me in the aisle you're 14, I'm almost 30, this isn't right?
Yes.
I shouldn't be doing this, but people look down on this?
Yes.
So why'd you say that? And we're still walking
I'm getting, like...
Okay. Oh, do you want to sit down? Can you sit down?
Bro.
Okay.
You're doing it.
Alright, we gotta call the ambulance then.
Okay, well call 911 then. He's having a predator attack.
Come on, bro. That was fake as shit.
Now, Anthony, you're making a total scene in this Walmart. You're really not making yourself look good here.
Looking a little dramatic here, buddy.
I tried to catch you and you forced yourself down.
As we're exiting the store with him, he leans against this shelf and, if you ask me, pretends to pass out. It didn't look real or convincing at all. I mean, he starts falling. Eric tries to catch him and stop him from falling, but he seems to sort of force himself down to the ground, and he acts as if he passed out from, you know, the situation. Hey, Anthony.
We're going to have to call the ambulance out of cops here.
Is he sleeping?
Is somebody snoring?
Someone give him a Predator Percocet and wake him up or something.
Friday. Someone call him.
Okay, I'll get him measure.
Here, please.
Yeah, she's gone.
You say that you want her to send you some naked pics.
Sir, we're gonna call an ambulance for you, okay? Can you hear me? It's the girl that you were helping pick out oil. Remember we were just talking?
You, Anthony?
Maybe you sit up so you can breathe a little bit better. Can we sit you up?
It's not enough air getting to his lungs there.
Anthony, man.
Are you?
Man, come on.
Are you on any kind of drugs, Anthony? You need some meds, okay?
Your chest is moving, you're breathing.
You even said that you are truly down and want to make sure that the cops aren't waiting when you came to meet her. Oh, so that got moving. No, Anthony was, you know, passed out.
Oh!
I knew he could still hear me, so I went ahead and got into the chat log anyway.
Man, I fucked his butt.
Anthony, you alright there? Do you have a hammer on you or anything? Someone maybe get him some water?
I had a Chomo chocolate milk.
You have what?
Chomo chocolate milk.
Oh, the Chomo chocolate milk? That'd probably help. He does look like he needs some milk.
God damn it.
See, what else did he say? I mean, you asked her for a live naked picture, and she told you she was 14.
Said that you've never 14-year-old before.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't had with a 14-year-old before.
Mm-hmm. Doesn't he have kids of his own?
He has a 3-year-old girl he was just telling me
A
about.
3-year-old daughter.
Sexual target. It seems to promote his seizures when we talk about sexual things he's saying.
Yeah, we'll just give it a rest for a minute and let him recover. Yeah. And then
detectives will be able to ask you all those sexual things you said to a little girl, okay? They'll be able to tell you after he goes to the hospital, okay? We'll get you on.
We could have just talked, man.
We had a conversation with a little girl.
a 14-year-old girl. So, yeah.
Yeah, he's trying to open his eyes and see if we're still here or not.
You know what you look like? You look like the biggest dumbass in Marion right now, mother.
Didn't this happen on Daft 2 a while ago? Same
I love
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Still here or not.
You know what you look like? You look like the biggest dumbass in Marion right now, mother.
Didn't this happen on Daft 2 a while ago? Same thing? Yeah.
It happened a couple weeks ago. Guess what? They still took him to jail.
He was here to meet a child, and apparently that made him pass out.
Seems like the chat logs were a little too much for him to handle. And we didn't get halfway through it. Now we have never seen anything like this at this point. I mean, this was, you know, truly amazing. And Anthony stuck to this act
get him a predator,
until the EMTs
get him a Predator Percocet.
caused an entire scene in this Walmart. I mean, there would have been so much less of a scene, and he would have had so much less attention on him had he just walked out the store and answered our questions that we had for him. But Anthony was a real class act, you know. He apparently he likes the spotlight being on him.
Anthony?
Because I've never blinked a 14-year-old. Now, I imagine nothing really goes on in this city. So for people to be, you know, witnessing this going on, I mean, it had to have been pretty entertaining for them, I would imagine.
Want to get him a Predator.
Does anyone know CPR, or I don't know what to do here?
But he's breathing, so I'm not going to administer it.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. Yeah.
I guess he's just taking a nap.
Sounds like he was nowhere there for a second.
No.
You can pick up your daughter soon. It's kind of your
Yeah, what time does he got on?
Say go pick up your daughter.
What time's he got to pick up his daughter?
He said very soon.
Very soon.
How old is his daughter?
This isn't the... This really isn't the figure that she needs, I don't think. No. Quite far from it. Either you're on top, or I bend you over. He's a little deaf. What was the problem?
You can't be in here.
What's that?
You can't be in here recording.
Okay.
Get him a predator purchasing.
Don't start recording.
Way to commit to the piece of the bit.
Causing a whole scene in this Walmart. I mean, this is much more of a scene than what would have been made up if we talked to him outside.
It could have been way more trivial.
Yeah.
I mean...
You're going outside to call. There's fresh air out there.
Do you maybe need some fresh air, Anthony?
God damn it. Come on, you bitch. Don't even think about it, you slant-eyed slut. God damn it.
Have it easy, and he doesn't, despite being unemployed and living for free, making 216.mp3 tier music all day. Poetically, his next post is about how good he is at playing GameCube. Finally, his fury scabs over, and he decides to quit his artistic aspirations to become an assassin. One man by the name of Hunter makes the terrible mistake of commenting under Cyrex's post, saying this: "I don't mean to be the asshole here in this situation, but your whole argument could be used against you. Besides that, I could be a bigger asshole and say you're bitching about others bitching. My point here is listen to yourself and people you care about and block out the annoyances, otherwise they'll drag you down and make you one of them." Little did Hunter know, Chance was not the one to take constructive criticism lying down, and his immediate response was to express himself via his music.
I seen your little comment, dude. And you know what?
Please fuck up and move that king right here.
Yeah. I see you looking like a little mother. Acting like a young mother. Stop me, dude.
Eventually, he came around to address what Hunter, along with many other people, told him, which was that he should just let go of being mad and move on. This was Cyrex's brilliant response.
See, I get what you're saying, that I don't need to listen to people. And I'll admit, you know, you're right about that to a certain extent. But what you fail to realize is what I deal with every day. You see, I'm not like you. I can't just up and walk away from it all whenever the I feel like. I can't do that. It's not that I don't want to, it's that I can't. Because unlike you, I'll go through a lot more than you could ever imagine, boy. Unlike you, I was born with one kidney, 1.5 functioning lungs. I was born 1 pound 12 ounces and was not supposed to live. Every fucking day, I face death in the face and say, you.
Initially, you could almost feel sorry for a guy being this screwed up from the get-go, but seeing how much he uses this for an excuse for his poor behavior and to self-aggrandize, the pity wears off pretty quickly. If that minute or so was enough to be slightly annoying, let me tell you that the original live stream that clip came from is 40 minutes long, and Cyrex just repeats himself for the entirety of it. To make things worse, he releases multiple nearly hour-long streams right after about the same guy. This just shows how easily trollable Chance was. All it took was a few meager comments and he was bent out of shape and responding for days on end. After finally getting over Hunter, he goes back to blatantly lying for no reason. I am officially pissed at myself. I was playing World Series Poker Tournament on my Kindle for real cash, and I dealt on the last round on my last move, and lost a shot at the prize of $125 million. I'd be officially pissed at myself too. Nearing the end of November, he finally gets a new computer to do his streams on, and changes his name to Virus. Very cool. His comeback to making music included becoming the co-founder of a record label called Bloodshot Records, of which he was one of the main artists. Years after it happened, he revisits the old drama regarding Eric Scrubolo and Kill a Clown Sounds, only to claim that people were stealing from him and that Scrubolo was underpaying him and mismanaging all of his artists. According to Cyrax, Eric was stuck in the past, unlike himself, who was always ahead of the curve. He also says that he thinks he's owed money due to the Kill a Clown Sounds Facebook page having 1,000 fans, all the while conveniently glossing over the fact that he was kicked out of the label from stealing from Eric. But failing to understand how business works is not a talent that Cyrax reserves for the music industry. He also raves at book publishing companies for asking $1,000 from him to publish this garbage, as if publishers should promote his work for free. The Man of the Hour closes the year off with a picture of him next to a gigantic Reese's cup. Very tasteful. While he spent the beginning of the next year trying to grow his label and add as many artists to it as possible, because he thought that's what it meant to run a label, he apparently was reacquainted with a man named Tanner, who'd approached him 2 years prior, claiming he worked for Tech Nine's label, Strange Music, and offered him a $1.1 million contract for his beats. After warning everyone not to fall for his tricks, he made this endearing post. When you're awake at 4 a.m. and can't sleep, so you hop onto Adventure Quest 3D with your best friends, who you've known since 08, it's real. Awkward and funny in seconds. Lol. As much as he does extremely unlikable things, I'm almost beginning to empathize with him in the same way one would empathize with a screwed up rescue dog. Except this rescue dog is like kind of a heinous, horrible human being. Not satisfied with every skill he's already mastered, Cyrax enters the website game and claims he's now working on a social network like Facebook and MySpace combined. It's inspiring to me how courageous he is for posting this on Mark Zuckerberg's platform with no fear of having his cutting-edge code stolen from him, especially given Mark's track record. He quickly grows tired of the web dev hustle and gets into professional gaming, saying he should be getting paid for being as good as he is on Call of Duty Black Ops. Almost as if divine punishment for his misdeeds, Cyrax goes to the doctor and discovers he has shrunken an inch from 5'3" to 5'2". Soon after, a similar situation to that of Hunter happens, with someone making the following criticism of Cyrax's music in a comment section. People are going nuts for no explainable reason. I'm afraid it's just not decent. The rhythm of the lyrics is dreadful. The auto-tune actually hurts to hear, and the vocal mixing is terrible. Can barely hear you. And there's been no decent mixing done on the vocals at all. It's flat and dry other than the auto-tune, which, as I said, is terrible. Too many people lie to you to make you feel good. I refuse to do so. Upset that someone was honest with him as opposed to just complimenting his stuff, Cyrax decided to make a live stream responding, but not before he wiped his dirty teeth with his tank top right at the beginning of it. For once, it seems Cyrax is actually upset instead of miming what he thinks a rapper or WWE wrestler would say when challenged. Once he begins his routine of belittling those who criticize him by saying he's gone through more, his critic says that he works full-time to support a family, and on top of that, is part of a metal band that has more fans than Cyrax, which he visibly struggles to respond to meaningfully. For once, our champion is shaken, taken aback by the words of his naysayers. But like all things, Cyrax forgot about it soon after due to his goldfish-like attention span and returned to playing his racing game while pretending on Facebook that he was an actual racer in real life. Once again, trying his hand at selling the custom cars he made in-game, he tried contacting an actual art publishing company over email and got immediately dismissed for how ridiculous and worthless his customs were. While there was never and continues to be no chance for Chance to become famous for his music, his incessant Facebook posting, along with his responses to anyone who dared to criticize him, were seeing